Okay, ladies and gents, are we live? I see the Zernunos is already here. Hey, what up, man? Dang, just as I was setting it up. How you doing, broski? Do. Hey, Barack Obama has now become a member. That's cool, buddy. Welcome to membership. Welcome to membership. Let me check your tier so I can see how to congratulate you properly. Move. Ah, cool bot. Welcome, welcome. You now have access to all the members only stuff. Okay. I am doing good, my brother. I'm doing good. Just getting things rolling. Yeah, of course. I do not mind. Just let me see what I got on hand. Because I'll have to check what I am using today. But other than that, you are more than welcome to join me. Just give me un momento, setting up the music as well. Da 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 da. Don't forget to like the stream, folks. What a coincidence. I plan on using my fists as well. Hey, Jum. The votes are looking interesting. So far it's neck and neck. I'm looking forward to like seeing, because you see, right, I want to know more things. I always like to know more, and I think it's very important sometimes that take this kind of information into account, because when I talk about hunt passes like yesterday, it doesn't necessarily capture how many people are necessarily spending on Dauntless. By the way, my fists are level 7. Is that okay with you? I think you can just click on it after you vote and you can see it. But most of the time I'll be announcing the results, because I think as the owner, I'm the only one that can see it consistently. So I'm checking it out. And what I want to learn this time around is I want to see how many people are genuinely spending money on Dauntless. Because if we talk about Hunt Pass, you're 15, damn. I'm still in the lower levels, bro. I can pick you up later. I am so sorry, Barack, but you have to be an honored member, dude. Because to add people, it usually has to be honored. Unless you're going to promise that you never DM me in-game, then that's okay. Hey, Dot Powell, what's up? Because usually, if you look at the membership benefits to join me for games, you have to be honored and above. Coolbot is like a basic tier to get access to all the members' content and use the emotes and get the badges and everything. Yeah. So, yeah, I do apologize for that. Okay. It's 10. Oh, wait. Then let me do one hunt. Let me do one hunt first so that we can synchronize a bit better. Cancel that invite. I will do one hunt. Guns are 9. Let me just do one. Let me just do one hunting grounds. It won't take me long. It'll take about 10 minutes. It really won't take long. I'll finish one hunting ground. Then we can sync and you can use your blade. Because I will most definitely hit level 9 by the end of the event. Yeah. Just got paid from work today. Congratulations, Dot Power, on getting paid. Where's my share? Hey, Coffee, what's up, man? So where was I? I was talking. Oh yeah. So the reason why I'm doing these polls. Hang on. Let me also upgrade the sound of my Native American flute music because I absolutely fucking love this. It's really good for like meditation. The reason why I wanted to know more. The mala was a hit. Damn, that's nice. That's nice. Good. That's pretty swanky danky. Wow, somebody hit the never. Okay, interesting. Yeah, the reason why I wanted to like tabulate all these kinds of votes and information is because it's so interesting for me to know more about the market. And yesterday I realized that when I asked the question, it was sort of a biased question because we were talking specifically about the Hunt Pass, but people don't necessarily only buy the Hunt Pass. So on a month-to-month basis, how many people are genuinely spending on Dauntless? That's what I want to know. Like, I want to know more, you know? So that's why I decided to ask these questions. Where are we dropping? Nowhere. Nowhere for eternity. I'm so glad the mala was a hit though, dude. That's awesome. Tell you, your clientele coffee is definitely tougher with spices than I am. I'll say that much. Dropping these nuts on you, lol. Yeah, that's okay. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Like I said, for me, this is all market research because I realize after taking polls, people do often answer them, and the polls are entirely anonymous. So it's very interesting to see under these anonymous polls what kind of results do we get, you know, and you know, I'm looking at the honesty of people and seeing like most people actually do honestly answer these questions, and when they do that, it gives me a sense of the market actually, which is very, very cool, and I kind of like that. So I like to know more, and the more I know, the more I can adjust my sense of the market, because I realize it may seem doom and gloom. Not that I actually care whether the game dies or not. Like, to be quite frank, I don't. But I need to assess for my own business. You know, are things really as bad as they feel, or is this just a like potential thing? You know. So that is what I'm basically assessing and figuring out, and I like, and you know, getting a deeper sense of the market helps me learn more. The more I know, the better. For nefarious purposes, of course. But yeah, I'm just interested in seeing everything. What? Savate lets you think of an Arabic name. What? I mean, okay. I wouldn't know much about Arabic names, so I can't comment, but yeah. Phoenix does make other games? I don't think so, man. No builds are ever shown on stream, my dude. You have to wait until it's released in a YouTube video. It's currently undergoing testing. I never ever show a build on stream because people steal it. Nice coffee. Well, I'm glad that the reactions were good. That's excellent. Ah, that's okay, buddy. When you can get one, then you can join. Okay. Who knows? Who knows, Barack? Who knows? Of course it's Tragic Echo. There's only one item in the game that has that. But if you want to support the channel and you don't want people to steal my work, then don't ever mention stuff. Understand? If you know what's in it, shut up. Let me ask you a question. Do you want my work to get stolen? Would you rather some other content creator take credit for the effort that I put into stuff and then this channel goes under? If you don't, be quiet. That is the best advice I can give you. You know how they always say a magician never reveals his tricks? Yeah. Always stay silent. Because the people that steal stuff don't know things. Right? You might know. They don't. And when you mention it, sometimes what they'll do is they'll try and come up with their own version of things. Of course, we can't stop them from guessing. But my honest, advice to you is never reveal anything. Keep it silent. And then when it drops, you guys get to enjoy the full benefits, you see? In the past, I used to be very open. You know, I used to, people ask, oh, what's in this build on stream? I would show it because I had no reason to hide. But then the channel, as it got more and more popular, people became very unscrupulous. And it prompted a lot of changes in behavior, including a lot of, for me, you know, I don't like to call it secrecy, but that's what it is. At the end of the day, you know, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. It's secrecy. I have to be. Because people, one of the biggest examples that I can give you is there was this one asshole, I'm not going to name him. He came on my stream on an alt account, asked me to... No, I don't stream on Twitch. Twitch is a piece of shit. I'll tell you why, in a while, but let me finish my story first. What happened was that this guy came in on an alt account, asked me to show my build, and I did. And then the next day, I saw it on another creator's account. And I knew that creator wasn't at my stream. So I said, okay, he's been on this alt for a long time. I banned the alt because I knew which one the alt was. And it just led to a lot of disappointment for me because I realized the lengths that people will go to try and produce content and outpace. It's funny how a lot of builders stopped posting after I stopped revealing my builds. Oh, it's okay, update. If it pains you to watch me miss my heavy combo, you know, I can just ban you from the channel and then you'll never watch me miss a combo again. Win-win, right? But yeah, no. After that experience, I felt very disappointed in people, and I stopped. That's why you see me constantly black out the screen whenever I have to do something or reveal something, or if I'm doing work on the build, the screen will always be blacked out. The only time it's not is if it's a build I've already released. In which case, if anyone releases it after, then you know that person is literally waiting for me to reveal it on stream and steal it. We could banish him to the Shadow Realm, but no, of course we're not going to do that. But we could. We could. Always ready to banish someone to the Shadow Realm. And Dot Power, if you ask me why I'm not streaming on Twitch, I'll give you a simple answer. Twitch takes 50% of streamers' earnings. Doesn't help promote your stream. So as a small streamer, it's a serious struggle to get anywhere. And number 3, they have very unfair policies that only seem to advertise people of a very particular agenda. Okay? I hate to say it, but they're a bit too woke. YouTube, on the other hand, is very fair. YouTube is more geared towards entertainment, and YouTube I get 70%. So for example, let's say somebody super chats $10. On Twitch, I would take home $5, whereas Twitch would take 50%. For what? What are they doing for me? On YouTube, I take home $7 of that $10 super chat. Doesn't sound like a lot because $3 is still going to YouTube, but YouTube pays me ad revenue. So I'm not really missing out on that much. Because if enough people watch, then I'm also making a little bit back. You get what I mean? So for that reason, I very much prefer YouTube and have more or less stopped streaming on Twitch. The only thing I do on Twitch is mobile games because YouTube doesn't have a proper system for mobile games, unfortunately. So I can't really do much there. Otherwise, I would bring that to YouTube as well because there's some good stuff coming, you know, and I would have loved to share that with people. Oh yeah. Like I said, YouTube is Twitch is a hell of a place. So yeah, I no longer stream on Twitch, and I don't recommend anyone support Twitch because Twitch in general will always fail smaller creators. They only draw attention to big creators, those who already have contracts with the platform. And there's a lot of, and in case you didn't know, the sleazy side of Twitch is that you basically have to rub shoulders with bigger creators so that they will constantly raid you and bring their followings. That's the only way to get anywhere on Twitch, and that costs money. On YouTube, all I have to do is produce good content, and as long as there's a market for it, people will watch that content. And you know, over time we slowly get to meet more and more good people, and that's what I've really enjoyed about YouTube. So between YouTube and Twitch, I can definitely tell you that I would never touch Twitch with a 10-foot pole if I can avoid it. The only way I would ever touch Twitch is if they ever offered 80%. But even then, considering that they don't help anyone get discovered, I would still need to maintain YouTube because my Twitch never grew on its own. My Twitch only grew because of my YouTube content. So, you know, yeah, I don't think that'll ever happen for me. So yeah, Twitch is a piece of shit, basically. And honest to God, the only people who enjoy Twitch are those that basically like to exploit smaller streamers. I'll tell you why. Because Twitch has something called channel points, which I used to enjoy for the longest time, but then I realized later on that why would I be, you know, doing all this stuff like rapping and whatever for channel points, which people obtain for free, and it doesn't actually help feed me or my family. No, rapping is a skill that I practiced and developed to the point that I use it as the main reward for people who drop donos on my channel and whatnot. I'm like, no, I'm not rapping for free, man. Thank you, Funzy. You have a good sleep. So yeah, that's the main reason. Those are the main reasons why I no longer stream on Twitch. I used to, but Twitch is basically like a shit place that I really don't want to be on if I can help it. I wouldn't mind doing a hot tub stream at some point. Also, out of 12 votes, 42%, so about 5 people, have spent money on Dauntless this month. Interesting. I'll wait for more votes. I hope we can get about like 30 or maybe 40, but I think that'll be very interesting. Congratulations, Dot Power. Hey Eddie, how you doing, Eddie Brock? Dot Power, you are quite the nerdy guy, aren't you? You're the type that likes to talk a lot and nerd out, I can tell. From the way this guy types walls of text. Let me guess, in your group of friends, you're definitely the talker. Listening to the stream while working? Enjoy it, Eddie. Enjoy it. Strikers are satisfying to use? Nah. I don't like the Kung Fu fists, man. I play them because I want to do more builds for them, but honestly, I don't like them. Like, they're cool, but I don't know. I like my good old chain blades because they're reliable. I know that with the chain blades, if I need to dodge an attack, I know I can. These things, oh, they're brutal, but the lack of iframes on a surge, sometimes it bothers me. You're the guy that's mostly silent? Damn. Guess I had you picked wrong. That means you're mostly the guy that feels comfortable talking behind a keyboard more. That's okay though. Fair enough. What I say to your strikers, I said they're pieces of crap, Coffee. They are shit. They are dog shit. No, I'm kidding. Strikers, in fairness, are very strong weapons. Very strong. Ah, right a heel. Trust me, I know that pain. Look at me rewinding time like Atlas. I'll tell you. Strikers, by the way, Zeno, I can pick you up now. I'm level 9. Strikers are interesting. They are interesting weapons. And honestly, I wish I had more skill in using them. I'm not very good, personally. But I try. Okay, we've got about okay, we got 16 votes in here, and about 6 people have said they've spent this month. Interesting, interesting. We're still keeping up with figures. Oh, more people have spent this month. Okay, okay. Now we're looking at about, I would say, 7. So let's take it as 41 times 17. Yeah, 7 people. Okay. Dropped again. It's the Never and this month are like neck and neck. All right. Yeah, I know. I always thought the movement with the chain blades would have iframes, but it doesn't, which is very interesting. Now, Barak, you wanted to add me, right? Do any other members wish to join me? Honor tier and higher, you're welcome to join me for some slappy dapping. Wait. I'm better than you at using the chain blades, Coffee, and you still prefer the chain blades? Like, bruh. That's fine, X. Boo, supporting Dauntless. Boo, you're a nerd. No, I'm kidding. Feel free to do whatever you want. Yeah, I know, Dot Power. It's okay. Eventually, when you get a credit card or whatever, you can. Yeah, you can, as long as you, like I said, you can add me as long as you promise never to DM me. Just as long as you never DM me when like, if you don't see me on stream, right, it means don't DM me. Chronivore repeater still okay. Chronivore repeater still okay. So yeah, Barak, you can add me. I'm just saying, don't ever DM me. Yeah. Yeah, sure. If any members honor tier and higher wish to join us, let me know. Yeah. In the meantime, I'm gonna carry on. No problem. Happy to help you out, Rider Heel. Okay. Zeno, let's go kick some ass. Damn right, Boog. You know it's me. Yeah. Don't worry about it, Doubt Power. It's okay. I completely understand because I too was a student at one point. Like, you can just wait till like you get a job or whatever. Like, I'm honestly not in a rush. This channel is gonna be here for years and years, man. So I can play the long game. I'm more interested in these statistics. Look at this. Okay, we got 37% of 19 votes. Yeah, so it's still on 7 people. Only seven people have spent this month. Interesting. Others have either never spent or spent in previous months, but not this month. You see, this is why I like statistics, right? Gives you some very interesting feedback. All right, what this is telling me is that, like, you see, what we want to do is we want to have an assessment. Yesterday night, we had a poll whereby we talked about whether or not about 30% of people said that they had bought the cosmetic hunt pass, which was interesting. All right. So now what I'm doing is I'm trying to match it up and see whether or not there's any difference between the people buying the cosmetics, the hunt pass, like, are they spending this month? You see, and I don't want to see how much of overlap there is, because if we have a significant overlap, like we're getting it, like let's say a 30 and 30, then what this tells me is that people are buying the hunt pass, but it's mostly like Dauntless aren't making that much additional revenue, you know, and that can also be dangerous because it means that other products are not selling. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to see what the market is like. Right now we got a 40%. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. About 8 people, 8 nerds have spent on Bugless this month. Whew. 8 nerdy people. Nothing wrong with that, Coffee. Not everybody plays perfectly every day. That's why I personally don't like flawless builds, you know? Like, for me, I just can't, because I know that there's gonna be some days when I'm chilling. Exactly, Dot Power, and that's how a lot of people be feeling. So that's why I'm looking and gauging these statistics, you see. Obviously, those that know my background know that I was an accountant in the past. Oh, got a little pimple there. They knew I was an accountant in the past, and statistical analysis is literally like the entire basis of what I do. Because you have to know these things so that, like, when it comes time to, like, basically pay the piper, or, you know, like, analyze a business, you actually know what you're doing. And for me, that's the main reason why I like to do this kind of analysis. It teaches me a lot, and it helps me get a good idea for, like, what exactly a business is doing and how a business is actually doing. My name in Dauntless is exactly the same as my stream name. One thing which you'll learn is that my names never change. If I'm in a game where I can be added as a person, it will always be Real Asian Robot. There's only one. You dare even ask this? Like, bro, it's literally, you know, like, my name. How the hell would I have a different name? Bro. Okay, I'm gonna teach you a lesson right now. Any streamer worth their salt has proper branding. This means that our names are usually recognizable in games. Bro. If you don't have a recognizable name in a game, then you are... Is this Tearful Rose you? Like, Jesus Christ. Always sync your name with your social media, alright? Your game name must match your social media. I'll tell you why. Branding is important, and it also makes life easier for everybody. Trust me. Yeah, is Tearful Rose your game name, Barack? Oh god, that is so cringe, dude. Why do you have this cringe-ass anime name? Sure. I'll add you. Oh no, you guys gotta see a glimpse of that build for like 1 second. Guess I better release this tonight then. That is very true, Bookster. And that is in fact one of the points I myself raised. I mentioned this. One of the reasons why some games do not have like cashback into hunt passes is because they literally will give you a huge amount of content. It's okay. It's okay. Exactly. Exactly. And that is the key. It all boils down to like whether or not they have content worth selling. Nate, how you doing, my friend? A Thrax Chainblade, I believe I do, if you search my channel. Now, how dare you even ask about a Thrax Chainblade? I will murder you for not loving my other Chainblades. Hey, you'd be surprised, Dot Power. A lot of them do. A lot of them do. Some of them literally will try and snipe moments like that when I fail, but usually if it's like within a day, it's okay. So like I will post this build tonight. I had something else planned, but you know it's too late. This must come out tonight. There's no other option. This Nene is closer. Yeah, dude, I think if it was something like that, Boog, people wouldn't mind paying, but even I wouldn't do that because I'm like why would I pay for content that's gonna come out anyway, you know? So yeah, unless I was that desperate to support a game, but usually that is not the case. So I'm not worried about you sniping it, Dot. I'm more worried about people who would actually snipe it, because you'd be surprised, you know, I know we're all joking about it, but some people genuinely like used to pause my videos just to get the information. It's crazy. Like, I know for a fact, like in those situations, that there were times when I might have just like shown the build for like literally 1 second. You know, it's just 1 second at a time. Dude, Tragic Echo fails so bad, I actually end up rezzing twice. Like, Shadows die twice. Look. So if the behemoth dies while I'm killing it with Tragic Echo, right? The Tragic Echo resets, and then I have to use my ability after. This is actually a really bad system. Okay, it should reset after behemoth death, but if the behemoth's already dead, it shouldn't res you again. So here we go, another nice little bug there. That is clearly very wonderful. Ladies and gents, this is your Dauntless. Oh god, Godhand, please never touch that weapon. It is terrabad. And I mean terrabad. That tail swipe was so bullshit. Okay, sleep well, Nate. Sleep well, my friend. I hope you get a good rest. Hey, Oliver. I mean, God Hand is not terrible because there's only one bullet. God Hand is just terrible because it forces you to play savagery, and it's not really conducive to savagery play because you don't have your reckless leap. So what the hell am I supposed to do with savagery? You get what I mean? Agorist strikers, because they don't have a good UE dot power. There are other reasons why you wouldn't pair with Agorist strikers, but I'm not going to reveal those as well, because that might give other people ideas. So the only thing I'll say dot power is that Agorist is useless in 95% of situations compared to Chronivore. I won't reveal why until the video is put up. Or, well, unless you were a high tier member, then I would give away some of my secrets. But there's a good reason why Chronivore is far better than Agorist, if we're comparing apples to apples. Of course, there are other situations where, like I said, Chronivore UE is actually not used that often, because the Chronivore bonds are not strong. So, quite honestly, it just so happens that it is ideal for this build. But even so, there are stronger UEs out there. Oh yeah, Xeno's here. I mean, he's literally gaming with me, bro. Boo. Where your eyes at? Where your eyes at, man? Congrats, Oliver. Keep it up, you filthy nerd. Imagine actually reforging your stuff like some kind of nerd. Alright, toward the event. Let's go. Ba-doop. Xeno's reading chat, dude. I don't have to say hi on his behalf, besides he's not in voice with me. The hell, Boog? Why are you so social? Kill Boog for daring to be social. You do realize I already have a build on that, right, Dot Power? I was the first one that actually came up with that build. Remember one thing, chances are anything that you've ever thought of, I've already thought about it. It's very rare that somebody can present me with a new or different idea. Or rather, I should say it's usually impossible. Unless it's something very, very novel that I haven't really considered because of certain risks, things like that. In those circumstances, yes, I would say, okay, fair enough. But usually, anything that you can think of has already been done. Whee! Okay. This finally worked the way it was meant to. Oh, sure, Coffee. I totally believe you, man. Barak, you have to be honored member, dude. You're only a cool bot, so cool bots are not permitted to join us for games. Like, I'll let you add me, but like you can't actually join us, because if you want to join us, you have to be honored or higher, which is actually stated in the membership perks if you check them again. Cool bots just get the basic access. It's like you get access to the members only vids, stuff like that, but you can't actually join for games. Playing with me requires you to have honored access or higher. And again, this is just because there are many, many cool bots. You nerd. Oh, sure, Booga, sure. Go ahead and be a filthy nerd. Pretty much the idea. Like, the cool bot tier, I originally created it so that people were not denied access even if they could not afford to pay a lot. You know, that's what I created for, so people still have access to like the videos, they can use the emotes on channel. Like, it's meant to be a very affordable and accessible way to just enjoy a little bit of the channel extras. But the actual like gaming with me, that has to be for higher level access. Because otherwise, everybody ends up trying to join you. Which technically isn't a bad thing, but you know, when you have a lot of people around, it can be difficult to keep up. technically speaking, the highest level of perks, right, ends at prestige. Anything higher than that is just basically I treat you like your god. Forcing myself to die now. I built this build so that you don't have to care about death. See, the concept is that, you know, you don't have to be bothered about death. If you die, you die. Then you just like kick their ass, then you resurrect after that. You become Jesus. But then again, you get some stupid situations like this where Behemoth's already dead. You res again. It's like, you know, feels like Sekiro. Shadows die twice or something like that. Dauntless Slayers die twice because the system is flawed and broken. Oh my god. This poor thing got its ass stagger-locked and beaten. I like that. Check my phone. Bada-boo, bada-boo. Okay, heading back to Ramsgate. Yes, wait patiently for my build to be up. When it is up, you can use it. Okay, let's see how the voting's going. We got a nice 32% out of 28. Alright, so about 9 people, folks, 9 people have stated that they have spent money on Dauntless this month. Let's see. How many Aether Sparks do I have? I've never checked, bruh. I can go to the thingy and check. $2,125. Mostly because this shit tier Slayer's commission. Which again, I'm only trying to even bother clearing because of the hunt pass. Okay, let's go, Zerunos. Next one is Undervald. You sure that that's a steel dot power? I'm sorry, Fox, but this channel is English only. I'll Google translate your message, but if you want to communicate with us, you have to speak English here. I sincerely apologize, but we can only speak English here, so if you wish to communicate with us, it has to be in English. Well, at the very least, he didn't say anything offensive, but if you don't speak English, then you might have to search for a different channel, because this here, English only. Oh, I know dot power, but can you imagine being a nerd and actually spending on Dauntless? Hashtag sad, bro. Why play Dauntless when you could be playing Tiny Tina's? I wish I was playing Tiny Tina's right now. But no, it's good. Enjoy, enjoy. When I first got into Dauntless, I also spent like hella cash on it. But I no longer choose to support Dauntless because of the racism. I don't want to support a company that supports racists. You need a build for the strikers. Okay. You will want to look for my easy striker build. It's up on my YouTube channel. I'll find it for you after I finish off the Carabac. Out of curiosity, are there no content creators who speak your language? Because I'm not like, are you really sure you want to look at my videos? Because if you don't speak English, it might be a lot harder for you to follow. But if you're okay with it, I'll provide you with mine. I don't mind. Okay. This is the build you want. Enjoy. Okay, we're moving on. They are indeed. Like I said, Dot Power, the main reason me and a lot of my crew are no longer buying from Dauntless is because they are literally supporting somebody who is racist. And obviously, if that person is racist against Asians, why would we support somebody that doesn't support us? You know what I mean? So while we let our viewers make their own choices, just know that if you support Dauntless, well, that's what you're supporting. You can make your own choices, though. Like, we won't force anyone to, like, choose not to purchase, but that's what we've done. Like, we've stopped all purchases of Dauntless because not worth it. That's okay, Dot Power. Like I said, we can literally prove it if you wanted to see. Like, just so that you know we're not bullshitting, we can actually prove it. I've got the screenshots and everything like that. So, considering that I'm Asian, it was a very unhappy thing. So, we do our duty to, like, just inform people that that is what they are supporting. And that is why me and my fellow Asians have chosen not to continue purchasing anything in support of Dauntless. We no longer spend money on the game. We don't stop people from spending money, but we do inform them, and then they can make their own choices. Go ahead and lurk. We got you, Cloaked. We got you. Enjoy your lurking. How do you do heroic? Can you explain? Have you watched my solo heroic escalation videos? If you want to do heroic escalations, watch those videos. I demonstrate how to do it solo. And of course, the build is also shown. So you might want to search for those. The other way is that you can always pay me to carry you. I literally carry people through heroic escalations for 50 bucks. But that is an optional option. Otherwise, watch my videos on how to do it solo. And I have plenty of videos up there which show you exactly how to handle it. But if you find it very hard, then that's where you should start. Well, I can show you what I'm talking about, .power, after this. It wasn't the game itself that was racist. It was one particular person supported by this game that was racist, and I'll just show it to you after this so that you know that we're not talking shit. Like I said, for us, it's okay if people want to support Dauntless. It's just that we, as Asians, are choosing not to. That's okay. Wait, are you? Oh, I don't mind showing it. I don't mind showing it. Are you is Russian? I am very sorry, but due to the current world situation, I cannot allow anyone from Russia to be here. So, my sincerest apologies, but we do not welcome people from Russia here because of the current situation in the world. No idea what that is, .power, but I can show you the screenshots. Give me a second, Zeno. Let me just show him this. So, this was the post made by... Now, this individual is what is known as a Ram's Guard. They're not partners, but they are like... Well, he also makes content, but he is some like high ranking with the devs or whatever. Anyway, the point is, he made this statement: new content idea, beating up an Asian with one hand on the trail. Anyone with half a brain knows that this is a racial statement. This is hate speech. You cannot say something like this. It was actually posted on the Dauntless official Discord on the 10th of September 2021. And nothing was done about it. We found out about it on New Year's Day, 2022. The rules of the Dauntless Discord state clearly that comments which may be construed as hate speech, including ableism, racism, and sexism, are strictly forbidden and will result in a ban. This is what is stated in their own Discord rules. So, following that, don't bother. Like I said, .power, don't bother fighting him. You cannot fight them with fire, because if we do that, then we're as bad as them. I just do my duty to inform people, and I say, look, if Dauntless chooses to support this guy and make this guy like someone important to their operations, then we as Asians choose not to buy from Dauntless. I'll play the game, I'll continue to make content, and I'll continue to assist people, but I refuse personally to pay money to Dauntless. Basically, engaging them in conversation or trying to talk to them or, you know, say anything to them is not worth it. .power. We don't deal in that. What we do is we hit them where it hurts, in the wallets. That's why I've been doing my duty to inform people about this and why we have stopped spending. Okay, let's go after the Charog instead, because I really don't want to fight the Spore Struck Embermane. He's a pain in the ass. Oh, we can't kill him either. You know, he didn't commit a crime. He committed hate speech, which is not actually an offense that would be killable. It might get him a fine in most countries, but technically speaking, you cannot actually be executed for racism. You know, freedom of speech kind of goes both ways. Even the most hateful ideals are allowed to be spouted. But that's why I just choose instead not to give my money over to an organization that would keep this guy as someone close to them, you see? And that is why I've chosen the path I've chosen. Again, we do not mind. Everyone should, .power. No one should be allowed to make statements like that. Especially not somebody representing the company or representing the developers as he so claims to do. he has claimed in several other screenshots where he harassed my people and my channel. And we have screenshots of all this other stuff. Oh, yeah. No, definitely. And if you want to report his channel, you can go ahead and do that because, I mean, you've got the proof. I've shown the proof. We also reported him to Dauntless support, but they actually did nothing about it because apparently he's friends with the devs. So that's why we just choose not to buy anything from them. It's the easiest way to hurt them. Until they apologize or something is done about this, we've chosen to pull our spending back completely. Because there's no point. Why would we do that? Why would we spend on something like that, you know? And that's why a lot of people in the Robot Nation have actually stopped spending. In the past, the only thing I told people to do was get the Hunt Pass because it was worth the effort. But now, no longer, so... Now we don't even bother telling people to do that. It's a sad state of affairs, but I'll tell you, that's the way the world works sometimes. It is what it is. Oh yeah. There's a lot of like, trust me, there's a lot more that he said, but like I said, I'm not here to like defame a man or anything like that. I'm just here to speak the truth, you know? I don't know what he was referring to, Eric Jones. All I know is that he made a racially charged statement. That is all I'm focusing on. I don't worry about what he was saying about anything else. To me, the only thing that offended me was the racism, and the fact that racism was allowed despite it being against the rules. That is why we stopped spending on Dauntless, because Asians are big spenders. Asians are a huge market. Asia is a huge market. And obviously, when you target Asians, it doesn't usually go well. Funnily enough, Phoenix Labs was bought by Garena, which is a Singapore-based company, which is Asian. So, I'm not sure how all that's supposed to work, but well, I hope they enjoy that. I very much hope that they just know that this is who is representing Dauntless. Not so sure if Garena made a smart decision there. I would say it was a very stupid decision, investing in a company that works with a racist. Nope. I would never make a bad business decision like that. Instead, like, if Garena was taking over and, you know, buying into Phoenix Labs. Yeah, he does, Eddie. Of course he does. Because he's a jealous little bitch. That's all he is, man. There's no point in doing that, though, Dot Power. Because if we did that, all we would be doing is encouraging hate. And that's not what we're here to do. Remember, information is about truth. Never about hate. I'm not here to encourage anyone to attack him or to, you know, make his life miserable. I just think that if a business wants to succeed, and me, I'm a businessman. I talk purely business. Asians are a big market. The second you cut Asia out of the market, you're being stupid. Alright? Chinese players, Singaporean players, Japanese players, Korean players. Asia's big. If I was them, I would be falling over myself to gather as many Asian partners as I can. Oh shit, it's an event. Zeno, it's an event! Wait, we gotta go back! Almost forgot, homie. Two of us have been infected with the event forgetting virus. I think I'm a bad influence, you know. You buy gold sword or gold chain blades. Which one you like to use? You just use whichever one you like. As in, whichever one's your main, you buy first. But to be fair, I think the gold sword looks better than the gold chain blades. The gold chain blades, like, don't look so nice. You like the gold chain blades? I mean, I'm biased. I would choose the sword because I think the sword looks better than the gold chain blades. Like, I like the other chain blade skins. Yeah, because the chain blade skin looks weird to me though. You're telling me, Dot Power. Asia has and always will be a huge market, and that's a fact. No business can ignore the Asian market, and that's why, in this day and age, especially when you know the Asian market has purchasing power, clearly you would want to cater to them. Asia is a huge market with huge purchasing power. Why do you think gacha games are so popular? Why do you think mobile games succeed so easily? You know, it's super simple to get it, you know, and no offense against my fellow Asians, but it's super easy to get us to open our wallets because we're skin hoes. We love that shit, and we're always gonna buy that shit. You know what I'm saying? So what the situation is that they've created for themselves is that now they've got an Asian content creator who feels marginalized after discovering this and actually went to try and explain the situation through the proper channels, because me and several of my friends who are white tried to contact Dauntless support and explain why, you know, this situation is making a lot of people uncomfortable and feel marginalized, and they did nothing. So okay, fine. Following that, many of us just stopped spending on the store, and many of us doesn't just include Asian people, it also includes several of our friends who are white or black and who have just also taken up the cause and have chosen to stop spending, and their money goes elsewhere to games that, you know, they think is more worthwhile, and that's good because they get to enjoy themselves. They get to enjoy themselves on games that are, you know, better, AAA, and that aren't charging them just for a skin. No, these games come with a lot of content, you see? So overall, the way I see it, it's a very big win-win for everybody. Shit. There we go. You have to go through 304. Oh, damn. That's nuts, buddy. But internship work is like that, bro. I remember my days. Yeah. That's okay. Not everybody likes repeaters. Repeaters need a run button. I'm telling you, it's truth. Camera is so fucked up. I feel you. When you aim up, half screen is ground. Lol. Trust me, I know that feel. Okay, where are we? We're level 12. Okay, we can go to escalations now. I mean, I kind of feel the same way as Zeno. I don't like strikers that much. They are annoying. They are triple annoying. Okay, switching weapons. Makes you dizzy. I feels that. I feels that. I doth not deny it. Will the God's hand ever be good? You can ask the developers when they will decide to buff it. Yeah, Dot Power, you can actually check my guide how to level efficiently. I have a guide called How to Level Efficiently that will explain everything to you about how I do my leveling. And literally, if you follow that, that is the fastest leveling plan that you can have. Around level 18, you can also claim bounties, which you will often see me do. Okay, that's clear. Looks like a girl's toothbrush. What? What? How is that? How does that even work? Ladies' toothbrushes are the same as men's toothbrushes. Unless it's different somewhere else in the world. In that case, I apologize, but our family just uses the same kind of toothbrush across the board. Okay, 14 people out of 45 have spent this month. Interesting. 14 out of 45. Okay, okay. Ratio check complete. I look forward to seeing these votes develop. Very interested. How should they buff each exotic weapon? I could tell them, but they have to pay me for that. I would never share an idea for free because they just really don't deserve that. When they decide to pay me, we can talk. As we say in Asia, no money, no talk. When they bring the money, then we'll talk. But why would you... Hunting Grounds is way slower than Escalations, dude. Just so you know, your TDK in Hunting Grounds is way slower. You should actually do it the opposite way around. Never do the Escalations at low level. It's pointless. Low level is when you should do the Hunting Grounds because your Slayer's Path compensates for any deficiencies. So, what you should do is work on the Hunting Grounds at the lower levels. And then at the higher levels, that's when you want to do the escalations, where the escalation bonuses improve your TDK. See, that is the actual fastest way to level. And it's proven. By the way, that whole, I used to go to Hades Ground, that's the old methodology purported on Reddit, which was already proven to be incorrect by a lot of very stupid individuals. Let me explain to you why. The maximum XP you can gain is when a behemoth is 5 levels above you. I bought this long time ago when it first came out, man. Back before we knew about the racism problem, Dot Power. Like I said, Asia is big spending. Dude, I spent a lot of money on this game. I've spent a lot on skins because we used to buy out the store, man. We used to buy a lot of stuff in the store. You know, it wasn't a small spending. It was big. We spent a lot because when you love the game, you know, you're ready to buy those skins, you know? Had we known about the racism issues, we would never have spent anything at all. Because no skin is worth it. Exactly my problem, Eric. This is why, like, the other day a white knight was trying to tell me, oh, the developers have a lot of passion for the game. I don't see it. I don't see nothing. You see, anybody can talk. No, +5 gives the max XP, but 3 levels is the highest that you should go because your TDK is what is important. So TDK stands for time to kill. I mean, if you play any FPS game, you should know what that stands for. If your time to kill is too long, then you're wasting time because you're not getting as much XP per second. Escalations have a shit ton of buffs, you see? So there's no point in doing escalations at like lower levels because at the lower levels, you don't need the escalation buffs. You'll actually be way faster in the hunting grounds, getting the XP from like behemoths about 3 or 4 levels higher than you. You know, the only reason we even go beyond that is because most of the time I'm testing a build. So I tend to do things a bit excessively. But in most situations for fast leveling, 3 to 4 levels above you and you will be so fast at leveling, it will just like, you just smoke through the levels. No problem, Desi, that's what I do, man. I deliver the good content for the people. And that's why it is very efficient to do hunting grounds from level 1 to 12. Beyond that though, at about level 12 to 14, the ideal is always to go to escalations because during the 12 to 14, you're going to get about one level per escalation. It will slow down later on once you get to about 16, 17, 18. That's when it slows down. And then around there, that's when you start to consume bounties. So if you see the methodology that I use, you always see me start to consume my gold bounties, which I've saved up around 17, 18, 19, and then boom, we hit 20 really fast. That's how I managed to reforge so quickly within just the 2-3 hours that I play per stream. You see, if I'm not doing that, then I wouldn't, oh shit, ran off the map. Then I wouldn't be able to do half the things that I do because I have to reforge, I have to test, and I have to properly go through all the content. If I don't do that, then I'm fucking you guys over and I would never do that. You know what I mean? That's why I developed that leveling methodology because I checked what was fastest. Try it for yourself, .power. Try my leveling methodology for yourself. I guarantee you'll feel the difference. It goes super fast. Because hunting grounds is hella slow. Once you're past 14, you will be way slower on hunting grounds than you would be on the escalations. Escalations only slow down around levels 18 to be fair. And at that point, a lot of people, what they do is that they go to Blazeworks. If they really, really want to boost and gather bounty tokens, Blazeworks is there. Shortcut. We take the faster roads, yeah. But, I mean, unless there's some exploit shortcut that I don't know about. But yeah, we usually take the faster roads. I was the one who discovered the faster road, bro. I was like, okay, whenever something comes out, I'm usually the first one to do it. I'm usually the first one to cover it. Whenever a behemoth comes out, we beat it day 1, so yeah. Most of the stuff that people talk about comes from me. And hey, Ukrainian dude, I hope you're doing okay. I hope everything is well where you are. And yes, you're right. Maybe they had passion when they first started the game, but so far, like I said, it seems like they're jobbing. Well, it's not really Asian difficulty. It's just that I'm the main content creator for Dauntless, and a lot of people do come to me for stuff, so I try to make sure that I usually have the information first. That way people don't have to wait. Because you know what sucks the most? Imagine something new comes out and you're like, because this is what sucks about games that I don't create for. Like sometimes I really want some information, but like the game just came out, so like nobody has that information. Then you're like stuck wondering and you try to figure it out yourself and you just get frustrated, you know, like I don't like that feeling. So whenever something new comes out, like I try to make sure that yeah, this is called Reckless Leap, dude. This is a mod that pro spear players will use. Unfortunately, the only pro spear players are either on my channel or they don't do content creation. It's very good for wounding builds because the Reckless Leap was designed initially to help wound really, really fast. That's how you insta-wound behemoths. And if you reference my wounding warpike builds, you will actually see some of that in action. And funnily enough, a lot of people are like, were trying to tell me, oh, concussive salvo's better, don't you know? It's way, way better than this Reckless Leap stuff. You sure about that? Because I tell you, nothing beats the speed at which we wound behemoths and then destroy them. And then we, of course, we get gap closers. Now sometimes the behemoths move, but oh well. Yep. What's the merit of wounding? You don't know? Oh dear, Lewis. Oh dear. Well, wounding gives you a buff called Aether Rush. Aether Rush improves certain stats. Which is why wounding is very, very important, especially if you're a Warpike player. Yep. 43% said they've never spent. Full free to play. 28% have spent in previous months. Only 30% have spent this month. Out of 47 votes. 30%. That tells me it is 4.7 times 3. 12 plus 2.1, 14 people out of 47. Interesting. Is my mathematics correct, Truffles? Exactly why Reckless Sleep is generally used. Even if I'm not running a wounding build, and I'm not even running a wounding build. Just 0.3 times 47 lah. Just check the number. Lewis, you see, this is why you must learn from the best. No, that's okay, that's correct. You are correct, my Ukrainian friend. Who teaches you their techniques, Lewis, is very important. That's why I tell people. A lot of people think they know everything. Do you? Are you learning from the right people? That's the question you gotta ask for yourself. You learn from the right people, everything gonna be smooth. You learn from the wrong people, everything gonna be wrong. 14.1, there you go. Bada bing, bada boom, baby. So, my mental mathematics was correct. Yep. And there's nothing wrong with that, Eric. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. That's why, you see, yesterday night's poll, like I said, I mentioned it early in the stream. Yesterday night's poll. Welcome, Zen. When I took the poll last night, I asked people the question, who has bought the cosmetic pass? And we had about 30% of people state that they've bought the cosmetic pass. 30%, and there were like 160 votes. So let's look at what 30% of 160 votes is. 48 people out of 160 have bought the hunt pass, right? But that is not an accurate question. That was not an accurate question. What I wanted to know was how many people have spent money on Dauntless. Well, that sucks, Zen. My deepest apologies for you. No, it sucks losing money, I can tell you that much. So I just wanted to see how many people have genuinely spent money on Dauntless. And so far, the ratio is not very divergent, which is interesting. I expected some divergence, but there wasn't. And that to me is what is interesting. That to me is what I am like, oh, okay. So it wasn't the case. Fair enough. Because if I'm getting the same ratios again, then it means that they haven't made any additional sales here. They're just most people are just buying the basic cosmetic hunt pass. Which again doesn't exactly improve their bottom line. But as for me, I will never spend another dollar again. Not until the racism issue is solved. When that issue is solved, my friends, then you'll see me buy other stuff. Because not that I don't believe in the game, but they need to fix that shit. Only when they have, you know, at least given us Asians an apology, then I'll be all right. No, the same stuff from last time, Ukrainian dude. You know about it. It's the same issue. But there's a lot of people who don't know about the issue, so I'm explaining to them why I have stopped spending. Because to this day, I still haven't received any apology. Still haven't received any kind of sorry, so I can't exactly just, you know, yeah, no, it's okay. I'm not exactly just gonna sit here and be like, oh yeah, no, nothing's wrong. No, 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 not too good. If you want to know, I don't mind showing you. Just give me a second. Gotta take care of this Boreas first. Okay, so Zen, in case you didn't know, there's this dude. He also creates Dauntless content, and I think he's a friend of the devs or something like that. He's got a high position in the official Discord. Basically, he made the following statements in the Dauntless official Discord around September. He stated that new content idea, beating up an Asian with one hand on the trail, which I think anyone with a brain can tell is quite literally hate speech. You're not allowed to say that because it's clearly racially charged. Now, if you look closely at the Dauntless official Discord rules, rule number 2 states that comments which may be construed as hate speech, including ableism, racism, and all that, are strictly forbidden and will result in a ban. This dude was never banned, and that statement was made in September last year. All right, so basically, they did nothing about it, and when we found out on New Year's Day and tried to send a message to Dauntless support, they didn't actually do anything about it. It wasn't just me, it was several of my Asian friends, several of our white friends, even some of our black friends, you know, emailed and tried to get something done. But nothing was done.
For so. New Box Hop, subscribe to the channel.
And since we never got an apology, all of us Asians stopped spending. Plain and simple. And yeah, several of our friends too stopped spending because there was no point. I just didn't feel like giving a game money. Yeah, he does. He brags about the connection he has to devs. Yeah, no, he was. And that basically it boils down to jealousy. Yeah, no, I think the subscribe message is late, but, well, he's... Unfortunately, due to the situation, we cannot allow Russian people here, so we have to kind of... Well, I just hope that the situation ends. And if so, then they will be welcomed back. But for now, I'm choosing to no longer allow that connection. But anyway, coming back to the issue, yeah, it was quite a bad situation. So when we found out about it on New Year's Day, I think that was what we, like, it just, how should I say this? For first Asians, it was like kind of like, okay, look, we spend a lot on the game, dude. So, I mean, you should know your market. I understand, but for me, Ukrainian dude, I have to think about channel reputation. So the current opinion of the world is like that, and so I must, in keeping with YouTube terms of service, which, if I recall, has stopped ads to Russia. In keeping with YouTube terms of service and also the general opinion of the civilized world, unfortunately, no Russians will be permitted at my channel until the war ends. When the war ends, you know, if they want to come back, if the world situation is okay, it's okay. Because my main revenue stream comes from US, Europe, and the countries that are currently against Russia. So I cannot, in good conscience, remain neutral. Not that I disagree with the point of view, but yeah, no, I in this regard, I have to take a side. And my side is with Ukraine, which means, unfortunately, Russians will have no access to my builds or my content. What we must remember, ladies and gents, is that, don't forget, we live in a global society, which means that we must play by the rules that are fair to everybody, you see? Which is why when, you know, things happen, you know, exactly, I have to think about supporting my family. I gotta think about my career, my job, you know, and so that means that whatever I personally think is a bit less relevant. It matters more for me as a creator to, you know, follow the public opinion in that sense. Well, I hope that they do something about it, because this war benefits nobody. War never is beneficial to anyone. You know? So I would never be one of those people that say, oh, all Russians are bad, because let me tell you, the person running a mini-mart in the USA who just happens to be of Russian descent is not the aggressor who is pillaging and looting. Is not, you know, I have a friend who's half Russian, although we wouldn't speak of her heritage, you know? It's just that when you do a job like me that puts you in the public eye, a lot of the time you have to be very aware of public opinion. Public opinion is like the most important thing to anybody who is out there in the world. Whether you're in entertainment, music, whatever, you have to follow public opinion. And that's why a lot of times for content creators like us, we generally have no choice but to follow the pressure, because either that or my family doesn't eat. And since this is my only source of income as a full-time content creator, I choose to let my family eat. I would rather follow that principle, you know, and make sure my family has food on the table. Warpike has the highest base damage, dude, in the game, actually. Just so you know. Yeah, you can't eat me, Malkurian. I've got Thrax. Jesus Christ. Yeah, no doubt. And I do feel apologetic for it, but, you know, at the end of the day, it's my job, and I will not risk my job for anybody. Very true. You like that, huh, Rivera? Yeah. The Thrax escape is it's the funniest shit to do. It's always amusing. When people see the Thrax escape, they always have a bit of a laugh over it. Woo! Oops. I was a bit slow on the jump. Oh well. Hello! There we go. All too easy. Do that again, Malk. Terra Axe wound build, bro. I'm gonna have to get a mod to escort you out just for that comment, bro. That's so much heresy, bro. No, 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 no. Don't ever do that. No, 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 no. The only time you wound, Chainblade's Warpike. No, 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 no. Don't ever bring a wounding axe. No, 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 no. If you bring a wounding axe, that is literally heresy. I'll have to have the Inquisition knocking on your door. No, 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 no. Keep your heresy to yourself. Don't you dare spread your heretic ideas here. No, no, no. We only allow Asian robot builds here, sir. Hammer wounding build, double heresy. Okay. Send this man back to Ukraine. Off he goes. Off he goes. He's not allowed here anymore. That's your first time seeing Malkurion, Zen? Damn. He's okay. Dot power the you do realize that I posted the trial build already, dude. Every single Thursday, right after the night stream on Thursday, I post the trial build. I never miss it. The only time I miss it is if I'm dead. So you can literally check out the Malkurion trial build that's already posted, man. Because in case you don't know, I work 20 hours a day. All right. So, you know, this one guy came to my channel, and I told him I don't see any passion for devs because they're not working 20 hours a day like me. And he said, "Bro, don't fucking lie with it. You know, don't fucking lie about it because there's no way that you do." But unfortunately, those who are actually closest to me do happen to know that I do actually work 20 hours a day. All those sub people give you a pain. What? Why don't you just turn notifications on from my channel, you nerd? I mean, if you don't want to, you don't have to, but whatever, man. Answer cannot be given to that. Because that is build advice, and you know we don't do that. Except for high tier channel members. So I must politely refuse to answer that question. It would be build dependent. If you don't see it in my build, then it's probably not useful. How good is the axe and sword, Death Dragon? How good are you with those axe and sword? If you're not very good with them, then there's no point in me telling you that they're good. Because you would never be able to use them well. So listen, how it works here, Death Dragon, especially on this channel, which is the only real Dauntless channel, is you should first ask yourself, what weapon am I good with? Hey, River Archer, how you doing, man? I hope everything's good. Ask yourself what weapon you're good with. And if you're good with the weapon, then use the build for that weapon. But I cannot objectively tell you whether it's good or bad because your personal skill is very, very important. You must use what is suitable for you. If you don't really have experience with that, then yeah. How can you send me this heresy? You can't. Sending me heresy is illegal. I'm doing okay, River Archer. I'm doing okay. No, but can't you turn notifications on for one specific channel, Dot Power? I'm pretty sure you can. You can just hit the bell icon on my channel. Hey, Ragnar. How's being a Viking today? I'm pretty sure you can set notifications on for only one channel. It should be possible, dude. But I mean, like I said, up to you. I'm not a YouTube watcher. I'm a YouTube creator. So I'm sub to nobody. Then that means you've got general notifications off. Yeah, that's okay. I mean, like I said, it's your choice, man. Like, I literally cannot and won't ever pressure you to like get the notifications. But since you don't get notice, just know that like I always will post. As soon as the new trial is up, I will always post a new video. So you don't have to worry. The only time I don't, if I'm late to post a video, I will literally apologize via my community posts. Yeah. It really just, like, a lot of this game, what people don't understand, or maybe sometimes fail to understand, is that it's really just down to your preferences. And when you use something that you feel comfortable with, you just, like, annihilate everything. Why would you ever play with randoms, bro? Playing with randoms is, like, super uncool. If you play with randoms, then somebody will need to reach through the computer and give you a slap. That's what's gonna happen. Exactly. Very, very correct, Johnny Turbo. Ballet, I hope you're good. To flex these numbers. Okay. I mean, whatever gets you hard, Eric. Jumblum, you made a friend playing with randoms? You, Jumblum played with randoms. He's got random cooties. I guess we must now quarantine Jumblum. Oh well. It was nice knowing you, buddy. I'm doing good today. I reckon, Jumblum. The last time I played with randoms was so long ago. I think it was months ago. I think about 6 months ago. Where can I get the vaccine? Ain't no vaccine for this, man. I made many friends through becoming a streamer, like Truffles and Zeno and River Archer. Yes, you do realize that the Iceborne Wounding build also uses this exact same Warpike. In case you guys are keen and that desperate for an Umbral build, you can actually use that. It does exist and it was created. Someone's playing Mobile Legends on the train. I used to do that. So often that my connection would get bad in some matches. That's because you, Truffles, like to pretend that you're in a music video. Truffles will listen to music and pretend, ah yes, I am clearly a young man in a music video. Nah, I'm good. It doesn't pique my interest, Paris, I'm okay. I am, however, looking forward to these statistics. I wanna. Sending some love to my girl. Anyway, no, what I want to do, I want to check on the polls right after this escalation, see how we're getting on. It has been an hour. Well, more than an hour, but I mean, you get what I mean. I want to know more. Sure, Truffle, sure. I'm getting sleepy because I woke up early today. That's okay, man. Some people be like that. Nothing wrong. Okay, yeah. I see. Yeah, we definitely cannot mention that on stream, that's for sure. That's crazy. But I'm not surprised, Dot Power. There are a lot of people like that in the world. And now, the safety of internet makes people even bolder. Because they know that there's no one to stop them. No, I know. But actually, you can't even mention it. So my mods have to like delete those messages. It's part of YouTube's terms and services. Believe me, because it could trigger a discussion about it, which is like disallowed. Yeah. It's unfortunate, but YouTube is very, very strict. Like there are some don't worry about it. Like this is something that only moderators and content creators will know about, because we actually get like well, not so much from my moderators learn from me, but when we become a YouTube partner, right, I usually will like read all the terms and services and things like that. So now we can like at least inform other people, because they're like, although YouTube is not as ban heavy as Twitch is, like Twitch will just ban you for anything. Yeah, it's already been deleted, so don't worry, the mods already handled it. Okay, no problem, Zeno. I completely understand. Although like I said, there are like means and ways that you can skirt bans and things like that, but most of the time YouTube is not as ban heavy as Twitch. There are still things that can get you banned, and since this is my like job, you know, like we have to be extra careful. So I read all the terms of services, right? Like there's certain things that even mentioning it can like get you in hot water, so we're just very careful about like stuff like that. Again, it's no offense against you, it's just like terms of service, so we have to follow them. Yeah, no, I completely understand Dot Power. Like Truffles was not saying that it's bad because of like the context. It's just that in general we have to delete the messages anyway. You know, even if it was like within discussion context, you would still see us delete the message, like simply because again it could spark a discussion on those topics, which YouTube would be like, oh no, you can't. Yeah, I don't even read the updates, because it's just generally like what I did was I skimmed it and I focused on what will get me in legal trouble the most. And basically like certain things cannot be mentioned or said. But here's a fun fact. On Twitch, a man cannot take their shirt off, and neither can a woman. On YouTube, a man can take his shirt off. So technically one of the fun things I like to do is when we get a big dono, I will take my shirt off for hilarity's sake, because it's fun. But yes, that is something else that's very amusing. Okay, 1 second guys, I'm gonna go wash my hands, because just scraped a little bit of gunk off my mouse, and I like to be in tip-top condition. I'll be right back. Then we're gonna look at the voting again. I'm back. Yes, real Asian movies, man. That's how they are, man. That's how they are. I respect my own movies and I love them. Yeah. Dot Power, I think that would totally get you like, warned. It's funny as fuck, but it would totally get you warned. I completely understand. Technically, if you said that here, like, as an insult or something, instead, like if you were directing that as an insult to somebody, I think on YouTube you'd also get reported. Okay. Out of 65 votes, by the way, we have 16 people, roughly 16 people. I'll just round the number up because you can't have 16.25 of a person. 17 people who've spent money on Dauntless this month out of 65 votes. Very interesting. You want to try something on YouTube and I'll be the experiment? Okay, Rider Heel, I look forward to it. Will I get like a super cool like Kamen Rider suit? People are weak. Yes, we know that, but you know. Congratulations on becoming
Rider
a cool
Heel
bot.
became a member.
Yes, congratulations on becoming a cool bot, Rider Heel. Now I did say I was gonna rap for anything, so here we go. Since we have a new member, those of you that don't know that I rap, get ready for a show. I'm about to freestyle right now. So I hope you guys understand why I wear the crown. See, there's a lot of people out there who think that they know better than me, but quite frankly, they will never be up there. In fact, I wouldn't be in this position if I wasn't the best. And that's why so many are jealous. Let me spit some facts. There's a guy who used to be at the top of the trials all the time. You would see him close to the #1, but guess how many subscribers he has right now? Quite frankly, he only has 1.7k, and he used to be my biggest hater, but oh well. I guess that didn't really go well for you, did it, huh? That's a shame, but that's okay. I guess I'm gonna have to name a few more things about these people, but I'm not gonna mention them because they don't even deserve the clout. In fact, I'ma just be loud with this. So let me tell you another story about this guy. He had like 5k subscribers, and I wonder, how's he doing right now? Actually, I don't care. I went all the way up to 10k, and now we are at 11k, 11.1 in fact. Maybe by the end of the month I'll get to 11.3, and I'd like that if I could, cause that would be super fab, and maybe I would, you know, not be so sad. But I guess the sad ones are these guys who are so obsessed with me. Why can't they just focus on their own shit, G? Damn, listen, if you are focusing on someone else, you are not doing the right thing. What you should be doing is focusing on your shit. I ain't got no time to waste, so I'm always doing different things. I'm always on a video or always grinding something else. That's cause I want to bring this content to you. I want to make sure that the time I waste is never screwed, cause time is precious. You don't have a choice. You could sit here and be sad all day, or do something nice for yourself. Maybe you should make a life for yourself. Maybe you should actually do something. Or not. You could just sit there and cry, but I'ma sit here with my guys. And thank you, Rider Heel, for becoming part of the family. So thank you very much to those who subscribe today to the channel membership. Y'all making me sway right now. And unfortunately, I don't think he even deserves a diss track. In fact, he doesn't even deserve a mention on my stream. So I'm just gonna quickly delete that message. I'm gonna tell you guys straight up, why should I care about these people? You know, it's funny because they said that they were gonna write a diss track about me. I still haven't seen the rap. Are they busy shooting a music video or something? Because I'm still waiting. I've been waiting for like a week for this diss track, but it still hasn't arrived, so whatever. I mean, I guess I'm just gonna keep dropping these vibes. Alright? So ladies and gents, Asian Robot by his side. And if you guys want to challenge me to rap, right? Listen, go on my TikTok right now. My TikTok is Real Asian Robot, same name. Comment anything on any video, and I'll rap it. You can literally put a random word in. Ragnar, who was here at the stream earlier, gave me some fucked up random ass message, fucked up random ass word, and I still rapped on it. You can go check it out. So if you guys are interested, take my rap challenge on TikTok. I challenge you to make me rap anything. Would have been a killer stream ender. What? You mean that rap now? I mean, I'm still here and I still got stuff to do, so I'll be here for a little while longer. I'm sorry, you're gonna have to clarify what message you're talking about, Dot Power. If you're talking about what I said during the rap, that was just me rapping. Like I wasn't specifically talking about a message. Hey, Skyfire. Glad you enjoyed, Lewis. Well, I'm always bringing the heat, and you know that. Of course, man. I love the challenge, bro. When's my next challenge coming? I'm waiting. I'm waiting. You do realize, River Archer, that you can challenge me to more than one. And hey, guys, this is the build that I was using earlier. Why am I suddenly showing it? Because, honestly, I don't like it. It's kind of trashy. You can use it if you want, but I'm just not interested anymore. This thing is kind of trashy. So, for fun, for shits and giggles, I'm gonna switch around. You're 2/12 of the way to 1K? Strikers. But yeah, I'm just gonna dump this build. I don't like it. It did not serve me as well as I thought. Now I'm gonna craft something else, so don't mind me. Nice dot power. Slow and steady. Slow and steady. As long as you don't turn into that guy, I think you'll be fine. Now then, give me a moment. I'm just gonna fix this all in the background because, well, the real stuff I'll never show. It is very, very much frowned upon. Do not ever drop a build here, Eric. Like I said, if you want me to review a build, you have to be a channel member first. You have to be a relatively high tier channel member, because I don't ever do that stuff. And that's why here on this channel we only do one thing. We only promote Asian robot builds. End of story. Anyone who doesn't follow that ideal or creed is welcome to get eaten by a gigantic fish. Think I'm gonna transform my Slayer into an Xbox for a little while. Maybe I should use this. Yeah, I think I like this coloration a bit better. Yes, you get a badge, Rider Heel. That's a badge of honor. I mean, you can promote whatever build you want as long as you give proper credit. But usually, right, for most people, I mean, you can do whatever content you want. The only thing I recommend Dot Power is because this is actually considered like it's actually frowned upon a little bit. You should never mention your channel on somebody else's stream. It's just considered bad mannered. Like, again, I know you're a cool dude, so I'm not gonna take any action or anything, so I wouldn't. But yeah, if you're planning content, just make sure it's your own original content. If you use anybody else's content, give proper credit in the video and not just in the description, but actually mention what you're doing. And that's about it. So like, if you do plan on doing some content, just like while you're on my stream, obviously it wouldn't be something you would mention, because one of the things that I would say is considered like very bad mannered is like you don't ever talk about your content or planned content on somebody else's stream or content. That would usually be considered like kind of like self-promo in a way, so it's usually very, very frowned upon. Can you help us in the trials, please? Well, the answer to that, Tishuan, is that in case you didn't know, I only play with channel members of honored rank or higher, so that means you have to be a channel member before you can get my help. I do apologize, but I do not assist viewers. If you're a member in future, then you can ask for assistance, but otherwise, no. You have to be at least honored for normal trials. And if you're asking about Dauntless trials, no. Dauntless trials, you have to pay for coaching. And coaching is at least 50 USD per hour. That's my price, so I do apologize, but that's the way it is. We do not help viewers. And that's just because we have a lot of viewers, so yeah. Can we make a Mubi member rank? Get the OnlyFans. If you can get the OnlyFans rank, Eric, then we'll talk about your Mubi member rank. You gotta prove yourself first, Eric. No problem, Dot Power, sure. Whatever works for you, man.
Raise subscribe to the channel.
We're always gonna be gang. You know it. Now let me go work this build with my little Xbox skin here. Again, this is something I paid for when I first came into Dauntless. Also, let me share some information with you guys that I think might be helpful, maybe to some of you. The reason why I don't do what a lot of other streamers do and just play with viewers is that because it disincentivizes pay. People think that it's shameful of me to ask constantly, like, for people to pay and whatever, but to be honest, I just know what I'm worth. That's why I charge. Because I know what I'm worth. And I know that those that want to see the channel carry on and keep existing are more than willing to pay. But a lot of streamers, like, they come off as super desperate. So they'll be like, oh yeah, we'll do anything for anyone. I don't sell myself short. And that is the key difference between myself and a lot of these other people. Like, they could be better than me or whatever, but they still selling themselves short. And once you sell yourself short, you can never put a higher price on something. People are always against a price increase, not a price decrease. Cool. Hey, listen. If they wanna pay so that, you know, the game keeps running, I'm happy for them, man. I don't know what they would spend 10K on, but good for them. Again, this is why don't worry about what other people are spending or earning. You know, I'm happy for Dauntless. At least their game has somebody trying to keep it alive. But again, you know, people talk a lot of shit. And one of the things which I always say is that the thing that I'll say about that, my dear friends, is people can talk a lot of shit, but let's look at our polls right now. Our polls say only 24% have spent dollars this month. So I hope that the 10K guy can keep it up, man. He's literally paying everybody's salary. Could be. Could be. Oh, dot power, my dear friend. I already told you the rules. Never ask about a build. I never reveal anything. Vito, did you know that if you use an Asian robot build and you use an umbral weapon in an umbral escalation, you will still win? Because it doesn't, your element doesn't matter, Vito. Element is irrelevant. Nobody cares about the element. You can use whatever element and still kill things fast. Look, I'm literally kicking ass with this, so why would you worry about the element? Ah, listen, people can spend a lot on a mobile game, man. Pretty much. Well, elements are still necessary for Dauntless Trials and Heroic Escalation, so at the highest content, of course there are better options. Are you so sure? Are you so sure there are better options, Vito? I don't know. Listen, my dear friend. I'll explain something to you, Vito. How do you think I make the best builds in the game? Let me ask you this question. How do you think I make the best builds in the game? Do you think I make the best builds because I literally like change my weapon to always have an advantage? No. If you watch my videos, think carefully. What do I always say in my videos? Exactly, I test them. And testing means that your build must work in all situations. That means even when you have a disadvantage, doesn't that mean that you should be testing in a disadvantage, like in a situation where you have a disadvantage? That's exactly what this is. That's why the moment I make a build, right, it doesn't matter what the element is. If it's an umbral element, I should still be able to kill an umbral escalation with no problem. If my build has a problem and I cannot do it with ease, like if I cannot play the game while paying zero attention to it and like talking to you guys instead, that build is not worthy of being an Asian robot build because it has failed the fundamental principle. You see? My thinking is different. If I'm worried about the element each time, then I'm not giving you guys good quality. A build must be able to function when you have a disadvantage, because what if you cannot change your element? And in an umbral escalation, you don't only fight umbral creatures, you fight a variety. So in order to have the most efficient TDK, you must be able to handle any situation, anytime, and still do well. That is the key. You see? Yeah. You cannot just think on level 1. You must think on level 5. Let the Scrave do a front flip? I don't think it will. I think it's a nerd. And I think you mentioned 5k for the special slam. That was 8k without any crit, so yeah. But don't forget, escalations, you have a lot of buffs, so you should be able to hit numbers like this quite easily, to be fair. Like, to be perfectly fair, it's not really an achievement. Grave do a front flip. It's already dead. I wish you could do a front flip, but it's dead. Sorry guys, I gotta catch up in chat in a second. Two burbs are annoying. Also, just for your own knowledge, Vito, the other reason why you should fight at a disadvantage sometimes is just to practice. It's sometimes good to practice when you don't have the full power of your build behind you. Like, maybe your build... Ooh, that was 9k, nice. Almost 10k. Oh, okay, that's what you mean. They're all dead anyway. Let me just check on... Because I missed some chat. You've been playing a gacha game for a little, and one of your guildmates has spent 10 to 15k on a game. Damn, Rivarcher, that's crazy. iPhone babies lost Fortnite, lol. Patrick, you can get the crowns, you can get the heroic crowns, but other than that, there's no point in playing it. Like, if you really want the heroic crowns, you can do that. I mean, people, you have to play 25 weeks of heroic escalations to get all the crowns. So, I think it is still worth it to play it. Just that for me, right now, there's no point in me playing it. Nah, trust me, Rivarcher, that is what people do spend. Mobile games are big money. Hello, Alfonsi. I hope you're alright today. But yeah, mobile gaming is big money, guys. So it doesn't surprise me that he would have spent that much. A lot of mobile gamers I knew spent that much. Even when I had a job, I still played free to play because I know how easy it is to get sucked into gacha. And once you're in that, man, you can't get out because you have to keep playing to get higher and higher. It was very, it was something that I truly do recognize. And it can get wild. It can get so wild. Wait, I just realized 5k with no crit. Did you say that was sad damage? Bro, that's actually hella high. I mean, all things considered. I would like to see you try to out DPS me, bro. But then again, no one can out DPS the king. You can try. Oh, what the hell happened to my encoder there for a second? Shit's gone weird. I think my chat died as well. The internet problems. Give me a moment. Yeah, I'm gonna refresh it. There we go. Now I can catch up with chat. Hey, Thraxy, get over here so I can finish you off. You weak nerd. How dare you explode. Like the weak nerd you are. Vito, do not mention any other streamers or content creators. That is not allowed on this channel. mentioning any other content creators or streamers is a bannable offense on this channel. We do not discuss that, and I'm friends with nobody. I'm only friends with my Robot Nation. We do not ever associate with any other content creators. They're not people we recognize. They're not people we like. We do not care about them. If you care about their content, then this is not the place for you. No offense intended, but yeah, we just do not associate with any of them. We don't believe in any of them. We don't like any of them. They can do their thing. I don't want to know them, and I don't care about them. Let me see. Sorry, let me catch up with chat. Level 1 BL Warks challenge till you reforge. What? You're gonna have to detail that. But hey, you give me $100, I'll take any challenge you like. And yes, mobile games make it in. They rake it in so much, dude. Definitely. Good for you, Dot Power. Good for you. But, you trust in my builds then? Are you sure? Because I can guarantee you, those crits are quite regular. 16k and 20k, the only time you'd be able to do it is with a crit on a Frost Escalation, and Frost Escalation is not a good measure of power. Because don't forget, you get a lot of passive bonuses in Frost Escalation, which you do not get in other escalations. So if you're talking about that and you're thinking about Frost Escalation, that's not a good comparison. Anyone can do 20k on a Frost Escalation. But for most other escalations, you 8 or 9k on a slam in training. Okay. That is possible. That is possible. But you would have to be playing flawless, which again, not exactly conducive to what we're doing here. Because if you're telling me that you can do it without a flawless build, then I'm gonna very much question why you are not the most powerful Dauntless creator, because that number should be literally impossible without a flawless build. Elden, probably tonight. I probably plan on playing tonight. It is possible to do it, but hang on, I'm just thinking. Training grounds. Should be possible. Should be possible. I've seen a higher upper limit. Well, like I said, Dot, if you can prove, yeah, you wouldn't be able to get the elemental advantage in training, dude. I mean, like I said, theoretically possible with a flawless build, but you don't have an elemental advantage in training, though. Level 1 till Reforge challenge on Blazeworks. Well, Eric, if you put your money where your mouth is, then sure. Sure. Level 1 till Reforge on Blazeworks? I don't mind. $100 to start the challenge. Okay. But an elemental advantage is not that's a 25% damage increase, Dot Power. Elemental advantage is not a 25% damage increase. It increases your base damage. So I think your figures might be a bit skewed. So I cannot trust that math. Again, yeah. What you want to look at is not big hits, Dot. And I think that this is something that is very important to mention, because one of the things that we do on this channel. Oh. Now we got a fan in Ramsgate. I wasn't paying attention. But you should record it, but that's part damage. Part damage has nothing to do with core. Okay, sharpen falsifies numbers, dude. You cannot do a test with sharpened. Because sharpened is a multiplicative effect. Did you watch my video on how damage works? Because if you didn't watch that video, then you don't realize that sharpened is useless. Sharpened is only giving you part damage. Part damage has nothing to do with core damage. You see? Yeah, you cannot count part damage. The only damage that matters is core damage, you see? Okay, Dot Power, I've got to give you that video. Okay, what I want you to do, Dot Power, is because, okay, one thing that we need to establish some rules that I think you need to understand about this channel. This channel presents only accurate Dauntless information. So that is why I do not discuss a lot of things about builds, a lot of things about damage on this channel, because there's a lot of people with the wrong idea, Dot, and I think you really have the wrong idea about how damage works. So if you want to record it and have me review the video, now chances are you're gonna get ripped apart if you make a false statement. But the reason why I don't want people to talk about certain things on this channel is because people who are just viewing the channel may think that I'm endorsing it because it was information that was presented on this channel by somebody in chat, you see? And that is not often the case. So what I'll tell you is that if you really do record it, show me the recording, I will give it a fair look. But you cannot count part damage. Part damage is irrelevant. The only thing in training that matters is core damage. I'll show you. And you need to understand very clearly that if you say anything on this stream, somebody may take it as a fact, you see? So that is why if you make a statement that is untrue, Dot Power, I will have to counter you on stream. And I don't like having to put people down, but you really cannot say certain things, because one thing that everyone must know is that what my work is backed up by literal facts, practice, science. If you make a statement and I have to counter it, I have to show you the difference. Now, what a lot of people misunderstand is that core damage and part damage are the same, so they think that core damage is part damage, but no. Core damage is damage to Behemoth's health. Part damage bears no relevance. If you add Sharpen into this build, you'll see a multiplicative effect happen. So I'm just going to demonstrate that right now. I will never reveal a build before it's finished, so you're going to have to just deal with the dark screen each time. I'm going to add Sharpen to the build now. Alright. What you're going to see is that my part damage will now be very different from my core damage. And you will see that the increase is multiplicative. This is just from adding +3 Sharpen. We already had a large and significant increase to the part damage over the core damage. You see? And that will continue to happen. The gap will just grow wider. And that's just the way it works. Why? Because it's a multiplicative effect. You see? I'm increasing my part damage, but not the core damage. And that's why it's very important to change and alter the perspective that a lot of people have. So make sure you check out that video. Once you understand how damage works in Dauntless, you have a much easier time actually verifying how much damage you do. Because I can guarantee you one thing, Dot Power. I don't say it lightly when I tell people that we have literally the best of the best. And again, I don't want to like sit around proving people wrong. And sorry, Dot Power, I cannot give that advice. Switching Sharpen with Tenacious, that's a decision you have to make. But until you are a channel member, I will not be giving any build advice. What I would say is follow only Asian robot builds. Don't build your own. Building your own will always be less efficient until you actually like really understand everything. Then only you should build your own, because if you don't have the full core understanding, right, and you make a build, you might think you're strong, but then the guy running the Asian robot build will just literally kill faster than you do, and you might be wondering why. You see, it's all about learning the principles. That's why my expertise and knowledge is never free, because it takes time to learn all this stuff. Yeah. I recommend you should first go watch the information videos. Yeah, that's okay. Go watch the information videos, because how are you gonna build a build when you don't know how things work? You get what I mean? You might feel powerful, you might seem powerful, but are you really? That's a question you gotta ask. So until then, I ask very kindly, and I hope you understand this, Dot Power. I don't want you discussing any concepts on my stream, because I don't want anyone to take false information in. We're very strict about the kind of information we present, and I want to make sure that what people know is only legitimate stuff. Yeah, that's fine, that's fine. Like, whatever you want to do, you can do it. What I'm saying is that just don't present any information on this stream until you are at least a member. That way we can discuss it, all right? And if you want that privilege, you have to be honored or higher. But if you're not, then do not present it, because I don't want to have to counter you. And again, if you haven't actually done the watching of the videos and stuff like that, you're basically not only screwing yourself, but you could potentially be screwing others, and I am very, very strict on that. The reason is because reputation is everything. As a creator, reputation is everything. I cannot allow false information anywhere on my channel. And again, that is why we generally don't allow discussions of such things. Yeah. We do it because we want to make sure people have the absolute best information. No, like I said, Zeno, it should be possible. I don't think his 16k is impossible. 16k core damage should be possible. Assuming we're talking full flawless. So that to me should be possible. You are. You can be a Grandmaster of Arch. I got no problems with that. Now, I'm going to finish off the stream with a little rap, because it's about time for me to end. If anyone's got any burning questions, you should ask now. Okay? I have no idea who this is that sent me a friend request. I am very sorry, but only channel members can add me. So just remember that. And before we do the wrap, let me just take a look at the voting. So we've got about 100 votes on this channel right now, and things actually seem pretty bad for D-less. 20% of people out of practically 99 votes. That's just 20 people. Sure, Dot Power, I don't mind. That is quite a name. That is quite a name, Aga. Well, 21%. Let's have a look at 21% times 100. Well, it's 21 people. Okay. 21 people have spent out of 100 on Dauntless this month. Well, I hope that they can drum up more business, because 54% of people have said that they've never ever spent. 54% of people full free to play. Well, no, that dot power is very common with most games. So like we always expect that there won't be as many people paying, because it's like it's totally normal that like people don't pay, and I totally get that. So that one I won't fault them for, but it's like the amount that have, because you see with this vote study, right? What I'm trying to study is how many people are like effectively paying on a month-to-month basis. You see, and with only 21% having paid this month, while others paid in the past, it's not really a healthy sign, I would say. And that is what worries me. Because, you know, a lot of people think that, oh yeah, listen, Power, if you're enjoying the game, grind all you like, man. Why would you feel bad? If you're enjoying the game, you should enjoy the game. There's no reason not to enjoy what you're doing. I just don't have anything to achieve, so I just play when I'm on stream, and then that's it. I don't play outside of that. Outside of that, I'd rather be playing Elden Ring, freaking Tiny Tina's or whatever. You know, so I don't play this outside of stream. And in fact, Space Punks is coming, by the way. Tomorrow you guys will actually get a chance to watch Space Punks. I'm actually very, very interested in trying that game out. It's free to play. It's an open beta. I'm going to be showcasing that game tomorrow on stream, so look forward to it. I'm very excited to show it all to you. Not as a partner or anything. I'm not partnered or anything, so don't think it's an advertisement. Just that it's a game that I thought about participating in for the open beta. So I'll showcase that to you guys tomorrow because it's free to play, and why not? You know, it's on Epic Games as well. Yeah, listen, if you enjoy Dauntless a lot, there's nothing wrong with that. Play as much as you like. Oh God, you're a World of Warcraft player. Ooh. Okay, ban him from this channel. Anybody who plays World of Warcraft is not allowed here. Ban him. Ban this man. Yeah, the outfits do look hideous, but that's just because they're not really putting in a lot of effort. Anyway, rap time. Y'all ready? Time to deliver. Let's go with this. Man, if you've grown up with WoW, I'm sorry, bro. If you've grown up with WoW, then quite frankly, I gotta say, you grew up as a nerd. Nothing much I can say to that, but oh well. Enjoy it. Listen, it's always okay if you're nerdy. People should pursue their passions. Keep it all steady. It doesn't really matter what you do. If you're having fun, tell everybody else to screw off. Because what really matters is your own happiness. Even though I'm saying shit on this channel, you don't have to listen to me. I'm just a guy on the screen. Just do whatever makes you happy. See, that is the freedom of the human mind, which people don't understand. Every single time they seem to come up with all these myriad of ways to say, man, I'm so sad this thing don't go my way, man, fuck that shit, it doesn't really matter. You just do whatever you want in this life. Get it? And in fact, I should probably say thank you to River Archer, who sponsored this beat. Thank you very much for always dropping me a little heat. Shit, I messed that up, oh well. Guess that happens sometimes. I can't always be practiced. Maybe I'm just going out of my mind. Nah, sometimes that's just the way it goes, but oh well. I'm still the devil, most people know, because I got that killer flow. Although I might mess up, oh well. That's just the Asian robot, you know. Listen, I can rap anything on any beat, you know? In fact, just to apologize for that screw up, let's just throw on another random beat. And let's just rap random shit on it. Let me see. This crazy one ought to work. Yes, I do, Jabe. Just search Time Weave on my channel. You'll find the guide videos for all that stuff. Oh no, Rivacha. I'ma save mirror face for the next time. See, quite frankly, what I wanna do is I wanna go crazy on these beats freestyle. Really. What do I have to tell you guys except I can really rap about anything on any beat, it doesn't really matter. Let's talk about happiness even though this is a hard beat. What you should understand is that don't drag your feet when you're chasing your dreams. What you need to do is get away from the screen. Go out, live a life. It doesn't really matter whether anyone else wants to give you the knife. Man, tell them fuck off. Listen, I do whatever I want. I do whatever makes me happy. I do whatever I want in a day because I have no reason to live a life that feels crappy. Nah, that's not me. I just do anything, anytime, anywhere. In fact, let me take a little statement. This about to go crazy. See, I can include whatever y'all write into my raps because that's how my flow goes. River Archer, mirror face, you know you wanna? Maybe. Nah, it's okay, I'ma save that for another day. And quite frankly, the hunt pass skins this time really suck. It looks like someone got stuck in a fucking tree. Let's have a look-see. Let me go to the hunt pass right now. And baby, look at this. It looks like I got a fucking toga from a fucking cactus. The coolest thing is a fucking skull. Then it's got flowers around it, dull. Oh my god, the colors look bad. This doesn't even look hard, so I'm glad that this is just a free skin that we can purchase after we all get enough prismatic coins. Cause I would be sad if I had to give actual coins for this shit. I mean, it looks not lit. It looks the opposite of lit. So quite frankly, man, it's shit. Does that offend anyone? I'm sorry if it did, because it's shit. And I don't have to mince words. Whoever actually designed this needs to have a good look at themselves. Really, what the fuck were they thinking? They should have put this back on the shelf, bitch. And if Phoenix Labs hears this, they can come at me with a diss track, alright? I'm still waiting for one. Where's my diss track? Because I'm waiting to fire back. I'm sitting here this whole time and ain't nobody else diss me. So, whatever. So there you go. That's proof that I can rap anything, anytime, anywhere. The weapons look kind of good. Are you sure? Are you sure, Podrick? This looks good. What am I? Some kind of peaceful punk rocker from the 60s? Am I a hippie? Look at these hippie guns. Am I some kind of elf? Do I look like Danny Elfman to you? What is this? What is this? Some hippie knife? This hippie knife with flowers growing out of it. Am I making peace or war? Is this a war pike or a peace pike? What the hell is this? The spikes on this bend downward. Who designed this weapon? If I'm going to be punching with spikes, the spike should face outward. That's just good weapon design. And why would I... And look, this thing looks like I would literally stab myself in the eye with this part that's pointing back towards me. The hell? Now, this is the only thing that looks semi-cool, but why the flowers, man? Seriously. Why couldn't they just have one flower here? What are all these flowers here? What am I, some kind of like peaceful wooden Jedi? Like, really? The axe. This is the only thing that looks semi-badass if it wasn't for the fucking flowers. I mean, this whole thing is like the hippiest pass I've ever seen. Who designed this? Who thought that this was a good idea? Look, I have aromatic candles on my fucking head. Crown of flowers too. And then I've got Maleficent horns. So, what, I'm like some kind of Wiccan practitioner? I think Wiccan practitioners would run away from this for soiling their good name. This, I would love. I'm going to get the Helm of the First Slayer. I think this is the first armor set I'm going to get from the past. I'm going to delay on this one because I don't even know if I want to buy it. But, like, even with prismatic coins, which I'm getting for free, like, why would I buy it? All this stuff, yeah, it's pretty cool. But this thing fails so hard. Look at this. What is this? Some kind of shovel spade? Like, the sword that we should be getting should have been this sword. Why don't we have this sword? Oh, wait, that's because this sword is a paid skin. I'm not going to pay for it. But instead, in the free one, they give you this shovel skin. What the fuck? This looks like something I'd take to the beach to like literally go and build a sandcastle with. That's how bad this design is. Protector's Judgment. This is an axe. It looks like a bigger shovel that I used to dig trenches. This, they're so round. I mean, I guess it's for punching, but couldn't they make the design a bit sleeker? Now this one looks okay, but the ring is a bit too large. It just looks heavy for no reason. Now the hammer is the coolest looking thing out of all of them. I actually really like the hammer design because this looks like some kind of rocket jet hammer. So that's nice. These things, okay. Okay lah, not bad lah. Nah, but this one, the flagstaff, now that's dope. I like that. So out of this one, the war pike, the hammer are okay, are good designs. Ah yes, the repeaters I already have. This one I really like because it's like bladed, it's like a gun blade, you know? So these one look cool to me. But building a sandcastle shovel, actually no, sorry, this is a trench shovel. This is for building sandcastles. And this is for, I don't know what the fuck you use this for. I don't know, like punching dough? Making pizza? Something like that. If they wanted us to be cool, they should have just given us this sword. Anyway, tonight, before the Elden Ring stream, if you guys have your notifications on, it's okay if you don't worry. If you do have your notifications on, just know that I'll be doing my food stream before like around dinner time, but it could be anywhere from like 9 p.m. to like, it could be 8:30, it could be 9 p.m. I cannot guarantee, but just keep an eye out for that, okay? Because we'll be doing our food stream later. All right, ladies and gents, that brings us to the end of the stream. I hope you guys have had a fun time. And thank you for putting up with me and enjoying the stream. Thank you for asking questions. And most importantly, thank you for voting. I'm going to end the poll now. We are sitting, the final results of the poll are 54% say that they've never spent money on Dauntless. 26% stated that they have spent money in previous months before April. And this month, only 19% have actually spent money this month. So, that's kind of not good out of 107 people. Before I go, let me also explain that last night when we did the vote, 30% of people said they bought the Hunt Pass, but it seems to me that people bought it with like the platinum that remains before, because with only 19% having spent money this month, sales don't seem to be looking very good. But oh well. We'll take more polls next week and we'll see how the public feels about, you know, things then. All right. Thank you all. And as for what we're eating tonight, it will be a surprise shoot. So look forward to it. It was probably going to be something unhealthy because I crave fast food and I would really like some. Okay. So I'll see you all then. For now, bye-bye. Y'all have fun.